Good job. Who's that? Who arranged this, Virgil? By now? Oh, CPL, okay. Andre Van. It's cool. Is this Japanese? Japanese. Okay. Alfred, very cool. Nice job, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, very nice. I didn't know the first piece at all, so I get to hear it with fresh ears and fresh ears. I've never heard it before. So what I'm going to be reacting to is more my impressions, first impressions, which can be a really interesting thing, you know, because this is new to me. So in your performance, the girls when sing Isakata no no, the girls' two-note phrase there was a little more musical and nuanced, a little bit more enjoyable to me than what the guys were doing. The guys, it was good, and it set it up. I didn't know they were going to do it, but when they did it, I liked theirs better than yours. Now that's just a first impression, you know, that's a first impression. Because what I heard them go was na, na, much more of a taper. And the guys were na, na, and I liked theirs better. So that's just an impression. So guys, why don't we try it? And it may be my taste, but let's try it and see if we can make it. Did you hear the girls doing it differently than you did it? I think they were shorter and tapered it more. So try to, let's just see what it sounds like if you did it the way they did it. Okay, can we try it? You're smart, you can do this. Isakata, Isakata, no, no. It matched. But I think theirs was, I don't know Japanese, but it sounded really interesting. So I kind of go with what they did. And you did it just nice. That was good. So let's try it. Let's start at that. And then I want to go a little bit further but just keep from the beginning. The cluster, the C against the D, yeah. That's what I was wondering about. Let's try that and tune each, let's tune each beat. let's tune each beat there, okay? We're just trying to define those chords a little bit better. They're a little fuzzy right now, okay? Yeah. Ha. Do you have any? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's how I would work that, and I would, that C was sort of missing, it was a little fuzzy there, yeah. Okay, and that's what rehearsals lock in, so that we won't work on that anymore. Let's go further though, but that was a little fuzzy and you all can work that out. And let's see, all the words, let's go to the English words. In the peaceful light, in the early, let's back up a little bit. In the peaceful light of the ever-shining sun, okay? Let me hear you say that, in the peaceful light of the ever-shining sun. Say it. Yeah. And in the good. When you're singing that, there's another text going on. So whoever has that text probably has to even enunciate it beyond normal, because I didn't get the text. I could tell it was English, I just couldn't hear it over the other text. So that's going to have to come out more. Whatever you can do to bring that out more. And you don't have to work on that right now, but that was that. Good. It's an interesting piece. I like it a lot. I may just have to steal it. It's good. And it's very compelling. I love that. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go to the spiritual. Let's go ahead. I'm going to sing. This one's hard for Americans too, because we have something we call contractions. Contractions. The word I am going to sing. We say, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. It means I am going to sing, right? So we have to open our mouths around the I'm. Or it comes up, I'm going to sing. And it's really like, yeah, you chew it a little bit, chew. I'm going to sing. It's hard. It's hard for Americans to do that. So I know it's hard for everyone to do it. It's harder for you. So we have to work on that. I'm going to sing. Let's try it a few times from the beginning. You have to get your mouth open and ready. I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. Yeah, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. If you want to be Southern, I'm from the South. You'd say, I'm going to sing. But this isn't Southern. This is black. I'm going to sing. Oh, I'm going to sing. Yeah, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. That sounded really good American. Which doesn't mean it's good. It just sounded good. It's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. And obey the Spirit of the Lord. And obey the Spirit of the Lord.
Okay. Now, in the United States, we normally don't like to sing R's. We don't like it, except when it comes to pieces like this. And obey the Spirit. And obey the Spirit of the Lord. Normally we don't, but in spirituals we do. And obey the Spirit of the Lord. Yeah, it has to sound Southern, and it has to sound a little rural, or it sounds too proper, you know. And we're trying to make it sound like illiterate rural, you know. Yeah. And obey the Spirit of the Lord. Okay, try that. I'm going to sing. I'm just going to begin.
I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. And obey the Spirit of the Lord.
Better. Yeah. And on the word Lord, not the Lord. May the Spirit of the Lord, D, not T. That's a different word, Lord. Yeah. It's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's do it again. Do it. What do you say, Jody? How are we doing on time? Jody, how are we doing on time? 5 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay.
I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. And obey the Spirit of the Lord. When the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. And obey the Spirit of the Lord. I'm gonna pray.
Another one of those words where you have to chew around the word. I'm going to shout. I'm going to shout. You really have to work your mouths. Yeah. Instead of, I'm going to shout. No, I'm going to shout. And it takes more work to do that. If you just shoot through it, it won't work. I'm going to shout. Chew it, okay? Let's try that shout business.
I'm going to shout.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, but it's, you know, if I heard that, I would say, I would say, that nuance makes it sound rural. Southern redneck. Let's do it again. I'm shout, shout, shout.
I'm gonna shout, 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 when the Spirit says shout, 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 when the Spirit says shout, 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 and obey the Spirit of the Lord. I'm gonna sing, hallelujah, sing, let's shout, hallelujah, sing, hallelujah, and obey the Spirit of the Lord.
Good, sopranos, top sopranos. We're just a little under pitch. Da, 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 da. Yes, think about 5 cents higher. There. Do this. Don't sing so loud that you lose sense of where the key is. If you blow, if all you hear is yourself, you may be in trouble. You've got to be listening and make sure you stay on that ending pitch, okay? Let's do it one more time. You don't have to blow it, the roof off. You're loud and you're strong, so just keep listening to the very end so that we make sure we end. It doesn't help us to end loud if we don't end in tune. Because the last thing that we want people to remember was, oh, perfect tuning. Not, oh, it's loud. Lots of people can do loud, but loud and in tune is what we want to get. Let's do that someplace near the end, yeah.